Alright.
Log Horizon.
We good? Okay.
Ready to roll, Captain.
That was like, what, 4 minutes?
Probably about that, yeah. So, starting off the deck, I run 4 of this Akatsuki. While it's alone, it gets plus 15 and character encore.
Why?
It's just something good to drop turn 1 if I go first, or turn 1 if I go second. It's a good card. She's cute. I run 3 Sojiro.
I think Grizzlebrand's better.
Oh my god. 3 Sojiro.
Clock yourself 7.
Gets
Just
plus
roll 7
2.
cards.
Oh my god. Gets
11.
plus 2k if on your opponent's turn if they have 3 or less characters, which means that if they either overcommit turn 0 or I have this unkillable wall. Next is 4 Shirois. Pay 2, I believe? No, pay 1, rest him. Brainstorm 4, and draw 1 for each climax hit. And on my opponent's turn, my front center character gets plus 1k.
It just seems amazing.
Yeah, he's, I don't know, I wish there was a spammable Brainstorm in the set,
Yeah.
but, you know, what can you do?
If he were just like paying 1 stock, resting on another character, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah, if, hopefully the new set that isn't confirmed yet, but is going to happen, please dear God. 2, Maribel, Angel of the Beach. Some subs say it's Mariel, some say it's Maribel. I prefer Maribel because whenever I hear Mariel, I think Muriel from
wanna hear the quote, like,
card.
comment,
Oh
subscribe.
my fucking! I'll throw this stranger's shoe at you.
Don't hit your laptop.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh,
All I heard was Angel Beach.
Beach of the Angel. Too sad.
Angel Beach.
Too sad. Too soon. When she comes into play, I have to mill the top card, and if it's a climax, she gets sent to stock.
Good for her.
Also, when she comes into play, I have the option of milling 3. I get to choose what order that happens in. The mill, like I said, the mill 3 is optional. It's the mill part of the brainstorm. She also gives global 500. And then lastly, at level 0 is.
She seems really good. Why do you use only 2?
See, I was gonna get to that in 1 sec after I explain. Last card at level 0, Hinata.
Okay.
2 of 500. She gives all of my Rundle House plus 500, but I don't run any Rundle House because I don't really like any of them.
God bless you.
But thank you. And she has the effect come to play, pay 1 stock, discard 1, search my deck for any magic or weapon character. I really only need 2 just because it's very rare that I don't have what I need with all of the salvage this deck has. So my level 0 lineup is the only part of this deck that's actually a little bit incomplete. I plan on cutting 2 Sojiro for 2 more Mariel. I just haven't been able to get any because they're sold out on Yuyute. And then I have shipping in from Yuyute 2 of the Assassin Akatsuki, who's a 001k. I can rest a character to give her plus 1k, and when she's reversed by a level 0, reverse that level 0 as well, so she's a level 0 bomber, and I plan on taking out 1 Shiroi and the last Sojiro, or cutting all 4 of the Akatsukis for 2 and 2 of the other Akatsuki. I'm really not sure yet. I need to test it out once they actually get in, but the finished list will have 2 more of her and the 2 Assassin Akatsuki. Just because they're double rares, they're hard to get. This card, I'd say it's one of the top 3 cards in Log Horizon. It's too good. It's instant 4 of. No reason not to play it. It's a free Brainstorm 4 that could get you a free stock. A free clean stock, too. So that's level 0.
Okay.
Oh. Next is 2 of this 4/5 Akatsuki. It's a 1/0, and if I have 3 other characters, she gets plus 15, so she's a 6k both turns, and a 1/0 6k is good to have. Usually have to pay a stock for that. Next I run. Everything's falling everywhere. 3 Suicider Hinatas. She's just a 1-0 when she's reversed by a level 1 or lower. Reverse that character as well.
Was she bullied?
She was. She's a bard. She plays the banjo.
I feel like most band kids were bullied.
Yeah. But,
I'm
man.
sorry, band kids.
It's fine. I mean, I'm not a band kid. I'm too cool for that. That's why I play Japanese weeaboo card games. 3 Akatsuki can't dress herself. I think it's the best card in Log Horizon. It's a... if it were free, I'd run 4 of, but it costs 1 stock, so I only have space to run 3. But, so 1/6K, I can rest any magic character, which is pretty much any character in the deck except for Akatsuki or Nyanta, or the Sojuros that I'm going to cut, or probably going to cut, to give her plus 1K, which means that you can buffer up to 8K on a normal turn, plus climaxes, plus events, plus whatever. And then she also has Clock Encore, so you can always just choose to take 1 damage so that you don't minus 1 stock when she gets reversed. I think this card's amazing. One of the best level 1... It's hard to say one of the best level 1s in the game because there are so goddamn many, but it's definitely up there, I think. As for backups and events, I run 2 of the 2K backup Minori. She's a 1K backup, and if I have a Shiroi on the field, she backs up for an additional 1K. So that's why I currently run 4 of the level 0 Shiroi.
Does she have another effect?
No, she's a 1K backup, and then her other effect is if I have a Shiroi on the field, she backs up for an additional 1K.
That seems pretty average.
A 1-0 backup.
Like, I know she's free, but like...
A 1-0 backup is 15, so I'm getting an extra 500 out of it. Plus
if
this
you have the other thing.
Yeah, plus the late game. The late game is very stock heavy, so I can't really afford to be running too many costly backups. Plus, I also run 3 Mind Shock. It's just a 1/1 event counter event plus 3K, or plus 3/5 to a magic weapon character, which is every character in Log Horizon except for the princess that nobody runs. It's nice because I can use it on my turn to buff something up and win over, or if something gets attacked, I can basically play what is the equivalent of a 2/1 backup at level 1. 2 foils, 1 non-foil, signed by everyone I went to Nats with. Yay.
Wait, put that back.
We good?
Yeah.
Cool. Next is level 2. I run 2 of the Changer Akatsuki. So a vanilla. So she's just like the Woozer one. Beginning of my climax phase, I can pay 2 stock, discard 1, and sacrifice her to switch her out with the level 3 Akatsuki from my waiting room. Normally, if that were a vanilla effect, she'd be an 8K or a 7/5. But she has the additional effect of when she comes into play, I reveal the top card. If it's a magic or weapon character, I have to add it to my hand and then discard any card I want. Which means I'm basically getting a free hand filter at the cost of power of something that's just going to be switched out anyway.
What if it's not?
If it's not, then it just stays there.
Okay.
Which means that it's either an event or a climax, so I know to brainstorm. I play her a lot, but I rarely ever use the change, just because I'm paying 1 extra stock to play the level 3 Akatsuki, and like I said, end game of this deck is very stock heavy, so it's rarely ever worth it. Next I play the 1 of Nyanta. He has the effect whenever something attacks, he gets plus 1K, and at the beginning of my climax step, I can pay 1 and discard 1 to target one of my opponent's back row cards and move it to an empty, target one of my opponent's back row cards and move it to an empty front row slot, and if I do that, he gets plus 1K. So it's really good for getting rid of anti-salvage, anti-heal, annoying assist cards, anything like that. Next I play the one of Field Worker Akatsuki. She is a 2/1. She's a 1 stock 2/5 backup. Which means I'm losing 500 power in terms of a vanilla backup at level 2. But she has the other effect. When I back up, I can pay 2 stock, or 2 more stock, and shuffle my waiting room back into my deck and refresh without taking damage. It's really good for when all of my climaxes are gone and I'm about to lose and I just need a chance of canceling. So I usually end up using her effect even when the card's going to lose with the 2/5 backup, just because the free refresh is really good. With all the salvage, I can usually get it in hand, and it's one of those cards that once it's in your hand, you just hold on to it for the rest of the game. It's too valuable to lose. And then lastly, I run 2 Akatsuki Actually a Pretty Girl. The non-foil is better. You can look it up whenever you want. The problem is I only have 1 non-foil one and 2 of the foil ones, and it would just be super annoying to only run 1. And it's just like Red Gauntlet or like a gajillion other events. Level 2, 2 stock, salvage 2 characters, free +1 for 2 stock. Very good at getting my endgame out of the waiting room. So, yeah. As for level 2 in this deck's not very important, like in most decks. As for level 3, I run 3 Shirois. I hate that one's not foil. Hopefully I can replace it with a foil or a Sig or something like that. He is a 1k level assist. He is, I believe, the only 1k level assist in the game. Most others are 500 level assist. He has the effect, while he's on the field, I can't take damage from my opponent's auto effects, so that gets around Super Spark, that gets around like half of Kill la Kill's endgame, that gets around Marika, who is now super hit. I think she's still good at 1, what am I saying? It gets around annoying burn effects. Unfortunately, it does not get around act burn effects, the few of those that there are. And it doesn't get around clock kickers, because it's not technically damage, it's from field. And his last effect's probably the best one. It's whenever one of my characters reverses one of my opponents, I can pay 1 stock and rest him. If I do, the character that won the battle gets the effect until the start of my turn. The character across from it gets -2 soul, so I can basically limit the amount of damage my opponent's going to do for the rest of the game once I start getting these out. Next, I play the one of Naotsuku. He's a 3/2/9/5. He gets +500 for each of my other magic or weapon characters, which is pretty much everything in the game. He also has Bodyguard, which means if he's in the front center slot, all attacks are attacks on him, even if they would be direct or side or anything like that, which means I can just sponge up damage, especially if I can get 2 Shirois behind him, then he's like a 15-something, and if I have a backup in hand, that just means my opponent's not winning the battle. I think he's really good. The only reason I run 1 of him is because he's very, he has like anti-synergy with both the Shiroi and the next level 3, because they require reversing things on my turn, and if stuff dies in my opponent's turn, I've got nothing to reverse on my turn. The last level 3 is also probably up there for best card in Log Horizon. It's the level 3 Akatsuki. It's a 3/2/10k. It cannot side attack. This is the change target. It has the effect, when it comes into play from hand or from change, I can heal the top card of my clock to waiting. But her main effect is climax combo with the salvage trigger. She gets +4k, and the effect, when she reverses one of my opponent's characters, burn my opponent for 1. Plus the fact that the salvage trigger gives her +1k, +1 soul, she becomes a 15 that swings for 3, and even if it gets cancelled, as long as it kills something, which it will, because 15 is pretty big in this game, I get a free burn off. It's a win-win. Either it's 1 free damage, or if it cancels, it's 1 wasted climax out of my opponent's deck. In a perfect world, you'll get a field like this, where these are plus 3k, plus 6k, burning for 2, and making my opponent have minus 4 soul on their next turn. Or even something like this, where I'm burning for 3.
How come none of them are signed?
Because SIGs for this set are really expensive, and I bought 6 boxes, didn't pull a single SIG. It was very sad.
I'd be upset.
I bought 3 of the last 4 boxes they had, and none of them had a SIG. My friend goes up, buys 1 box, gets a SIG. Bought the next 3, got the next 3, no SIGs. My friend goes up, buys the last from that set, gets a SIG, and I'm like, are you...
What signs?
He got a sign of the... So the 4 SIGs of the deck are the Akatsuki, the Shiroi, the Mariel, and the level 0 Akatsuki. I still need to get in from Yute.
So he got something you needed either way.
He got one of the Mariel, which I needed, and a Sig Shiroi, which really bums me out, because Shiroi's a cool guy.
He's so cool.
He's so cool. He's like Kirito, but not a whiny douche. Man, shots are being fired.
I don't know. Is Kirito a whiny douche?
Yeah,
I don't think he whines.
He doesn't whine, you're right. I don't know, he's just... My bad, he's like Kirito, but with personality. There we go.
There you go.
So I run 4 of the, salvage trigger that goes with the Akatsuki, just because I want to get that climax combo off as much as possible. That's usually how I win the game. And then I run 2 books. I used to run the card that climax combos with it.
Do you not like reading that much?
I do. No, I don't. That's why I play Weiss. I don't have to read. I just have to
bring a
remember.
book.
I like all of these because they help me refill my hands, because there isn't very much that lets me do that in this deck.
Do you use pants?
I do also use pants. I used to run the combo that goes with this, which is pay 1 stock. My other 2 front row characters get plus 2/5, and on reverse bottom deck. The problem was that my deck wasn't centered around that combo, so it ended up just kind of being a waste of a spot. And then lastly, I run 2 of the pants, just because it helps me get back these to guarantee I get that combo off.
Is that the Log Horizon?
This is Log Horizon.
I get it. It's a Horizon.
Yeah, it's the Log Horizon, the full control encounter, and the Two's Waltz. Pants is really good. Helps me get back these, get the combo off. I really like that all 8 of my climaxes help give me hand advantage in some way. Plus the pants also has the extra soul, so I can top deck and scumbag my way to victory if I really need to as well. And that's the deck in a nutshell. Ways to beat it. The anti-damage Shiro. I'm pretty sure he's one of only 2 anti-damage cards in the game. Anti-damage, anti-salvage is pretty useful. And anti-heal helps, just because Akatsuki.
So does it just lose to an anti-meta deck?
It's in a very odd position. It doesn't lose to an anti-meta deck.
Less so much lose, more so much has a difficult matchup against.
I mean, against an anti-meta deck, these are pretty much useless, which sucks. Anti-heal. The heal's kind of like the icing on top with the Akatsuki. Just because...
Don't worry, you'll get a turn, Devin.
Just because, I don't know, the main point of running her is for the climax combo, not the heal.
Mm-hmm. I like the burn.
Yeah, this deck, because of the anti-burn, actually has a really good matchup against Nisekoi. It's pretty even up to level 3, but this basically just shits on Marika. It makes everything either too big for Marika to run over, so that she can't restand, and also cancels out her on-attack burn. Like, this card single-handedly just says fuck Nisekoi. Which is good. Because fuck Nisekoi. And that's pretty much it. Devin, do you have anything you want to add?
Sure, one of those guys who likes Onodera.
No, fuck you.
No.
If we're talking about personality, it's probably Marika or Weapon Girl.
Tsugumi.
But if we're talking about cutest girl, by far Shitoge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waifu for laifu.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Fucking tsunderes.
Alright, so leave us off on a bad note, please. No, take your time,
No,
trust me.
just-
This video is already like 15 minutes long.
No, this will be worth it. I can't wait.
Look at that neck beard.
Look at that neck beard. That's why I couldn't talk to the girl. Is chivalry dead?
I wish FDR died of polio so that Hitler would have won.
Why?
Oh my god.
I figured you'd say something like racist this time, or like,
Yeah.
I don't know, homophobic. Or like,
Are you
there's
just
so
like
many-
actually anti-Semitic?
I think he is.
I mean, that one's more against France. I mean, they fell for the same plan twice. It's
And now we're moving on to part 3 of the deck profile unload.
What's your next one?
Switching up games for Liberators.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Well,
so we're getting right into the.
bye. We're back again.
Apparently, you can't watermark Kim Il-sung's face behind the text in Google Docs.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah, I don't know where to put it now.
So,
You want to try again, Devin?
I mean, they're just Jews.
Oh my god.
I'm glad that's how these videos are ending and starting. All right, let's do this. All right, this is
Oh
my,
yeah, just throwing that out there. Sorry for this like retarded camera shit, but like I don't have a tripod. It's kind of
holding it.
holding it.
Holding
I
it.
forgot it.
Hold it. Just
You should have gotten a selfie stick.
A selfie stick?
Yeah.
a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Is that like a?
It's just like a GoPro stick.
I was gonna say, is that like a retarded GoPro?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Can I,
get
can, I,
this.
can I get a chair?
Yes, you can get a chair. Oh my! I offered you a chair earlier, but no. Apparently, Eric's too good to.
No,
Too
but
good for chairs. Hey guys, I'm Eric Butler. Look how many chairs I give. No, that's offensive to some people.
yeah, man. I need a chair. Oh,
Here's a chair.
all right, sweet.
Okay. Here you go.
Yo, someone pick up that fucking sombrero.
No. Take the chair.
Fine, Christ.
Is this all still recording?
Yeah.
It'd be a pretty great video.
I don't think we're gonna upload all of this.
I am.
You are okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great, so I'll be remembered by, I mean, they're just Jews.
Well.
Yeah.
All right then.
Oh wow, suddenly things got so much easier.
Yeah, having a chair really helps.
Should I turn off Smash?
It's whatever. It adds to the ambience.
And the
No, but they really want Pac-Man's Park. Alright.
All right.
Maybe it's Pac-Man Spark.
Oh
No,
my-
it's Pac-Man's Park.
No,
All
I
right.
think Eric might be right.
Yeah, no, that apostrophe means nothing.
That's a space in some languages.
Alright, let's go.
Anyway.
Log Horizon.
Log
What kind
Horizon.
of ignorant fool are you? Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's some people's culture that
You just said.
apostrophe.
You
Preach
just
it.
said.
Preach
You're
it.
just Jews.
No,
Devin.
don't just turn the topic around.
No,
you ignorant.
Devin,
You are
you didn't
so-
talk to that girl.
so many
You didn't
people
talk to that
now.
girl. You didn't talk to that
You
girl.
know what? You know what?
After you stalked
you
her
know
for
what?
an entire day.
I
You
bet
fucking pervert.
you agree with the Klansmen.
I'm glad that took so long to say. Alright.
Do you?
It's called
Yes.
Oh, okay, let's... Alright, Log Horizon.
Log Horizon. Alright.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody.
Also, this is filmed on Martin Luther King Day, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Log Horizon.
So.
God bless.
Please
the
stop.
flag.
Please stop.